Hello everyone, myself Preeti Gajjar, lecturer in Computer Department, VPMP Polytechnic. Today I am going to create this video for the subject Computer Programming, and its code is 3310701 in GTU. The unit name is Flowchart and Algorithm, and today I am taking the topic of develop algorithm to solve given program. Objectives. The topic which we learn in this video are what is algorithm, how to design it, a few examples of algorithm, and which are the advantages of algorithm. First, what is algorithm? You can say the definition of algorithm is a stepwise solution of any problem or program. That means algorithm is a solution of any problem, or you can say a program. When we are creating any program in computer programming, then you have to see your logic, you have to analyze your logic, and to solve or to run that program. Before the program you have to create the algorithm, and the another option is a flow chart, right? So there are two techniques to solve your problem, or you can say your program, and that is algorithm and flow chart. Today in this video we are focusing on the algorithm. So it is a stepwise solution, right? We can say that we are writing here some steps to solve our program. So it is just a basic example. You can see here that write an algorithm to print hello world. If you want to simply print the message hello world and you want to create a algorithm, then how we can write it? So just write the first word start, print message, and in a double quotation we are writing the message hello world, and then stop. So to start any algorithm we are using the label start, and for ending the algorithm we are using the label stop. In between you can write whatever the logic you have. So how to design it? So these are the basic steps which we have to remember or keep in mind during the creation of algorithm. The first thing is different keyword is used for writing an algorithm, right? Different keywords, like as I said, for starting the algorithm I am using the word start, right? So similarly algorithm always start with begin also, or you can use the word start, right? Then terminate with stop keyword. So ending is with a label stop. We can use read or input for input values, and write or print for output values. Means whenever in your program or in your logical analysis you need input values from the user, so we can use the value we can use the label input or read. And for the output, whatever the end result is, we can say a output. So for the output we can write the word write or the print. So it will display on your screen whatever you have written in your write or print statement as a output. So these are the basic wordings, or we can say keywords, which we are using during the steps of algorithm, and these are begin or start, stop, read, write, input, print, like this. These are the few examples of algorithm. Our problem statement is write an algorithm to find maximum number out of two numbers. So this is the very basic example of programming in C, in which we are going to find our maximum, or we can say a bigger value from two numbers, right? So we are giving the step numbers like 1 to 7. Here it is given So our first step is write the keyword start, and in second statement read A and B. So read colon sign, then A and B. So A and B are our input values which we are going to take from the user, or user is giving the two numbers. One number is as A and second number is as a B. Now we are checking the condition in third step, that is A greater than B. So if there are two possibilities that this condition is either true or false. So according to that we have to follow the steps. So if A greater than B is a true condition, right? So then go to step number 6. So then that means if the condition is true, you have to jump to the sixth step. You are not using the step number 4 and 5. So step number 6 is print, and the message is A is maximum. So if our condition A greater than B is correct or true, then we are printing the message A is maximum, and our logic or our output is completed over here. So we are writing the 7th step as a stop. But in second scenario, if the condition is false, that means if A greater than B is false, it means the number B is bigger. So we are following the step number 4, right? And step number 4 is print B is maximum. So we are giving the message B is maximum, and after printing the step number 4, we are not printing the step number 6, right? Because both the numbers are not maximum at the same time. So after printing the fourth statement, or after using the fourth statement, print B is maximum, so our output is generated, and directly we have to go to step number 7 to stop this algorithm, right? So this is the way how we can write our problem solution in a step-by-step manner. And you can see also here how we are using these keywords like start, read, print and stop. Here it is another example of algorithm, and we are using here the concept of looping. How we can write the algorithm which has a logic of loops, right? Where we have some repeated statements. So we are writing the algorithm of write an algorithm to print 1 to 10 numbers. So we are printing this number 1 up to 10. So whatever the printing message or whatever the printing statement, we have to use this statement 10 times. And also the incrementing value statement we have to use it 10 times. So see the algorithm. In first step we are basically first step we write start, and in the second statement initialize I equals to 1. So we are taking the variable I as a looping variable and we initialize it with 1. In second step we are not taking any value from the user, so we are not using the read or input labels. In third step we here it is a condition to check that I is less than or equal to 10, because we have to print only 1 to 10 numbers, not more than that. So I is our 1, so 1 less than or equal to 10, and then after comma we write one statement, and it is repeat up to step 5, right? Step 5 છે ત્યાં સુધી આપણે આ સ્ટેટમેન્ટ છે એને રિપીટ કરવાનું છે, રાઈટ? તો for the fourth statement print I, so print I, our value of I is 1, so here 1 is printed, and then in fifth statement I is equal to I plus 1, so I will be 1 plus 1 2. Next time again we are going to step number 3, and checking the condition 2 less than or equal to 10. So we are repeating up to 5 again because the condition is true also. So print I value of I is 2, so true is printed, and then I equals to I plus 1 becomes I is equal to 2 plus 1 means I is a 3. So this time the condition is 3 less than or equals to 10. Again the condition is true. We are repeating the step up to step number 5, and we are printing the value of I is 3, and I will be incremented again 3 plus 1 4. So up to this how many times this condition is going to executed until I becomes 10. So 10 less than or equals to 10 condition is true. Again value again the statement 4 or is printed as a print I is 10. So last number 10 is printed. Then the value of I is equal to 10 plus 1 and I becomes 11. This time when we are executing the step number 3, 11 less than or equal to 10 condition becomes false, and we are not printing our number. So directly we go to step number 6, right? So step number 6 is our stop. So after the condition becomes false, our algorithm is going to stop, and this is the last step of algorithm. So in this way we are printing 1 to 10 numbers using the algorithm, right? Next example is of an algorithm to find maximum number from 3 numbers. Previously we seen the maximum number out of 2 numbers. Now we are writing the algorithm for maximum number from 3 numbers. 3 numbers we are taking as x, y and z. So in a step 1 we write begin, or we can write a start also. Also for the step we can write 1 2 up to numbers 1 2 3 4 like, and also we can write like this: step 1, step 2, step 3, according to how many number of steps we have, right? So in step number 2 we are reading the 3 numbers from the users, and as I said, these are x, y and z. So x comma y comma z. In step number 3 we are checking the first condition of x greater than y. As we have 3 numbers, we have to compare each number with each other to find the maximum number from out of 3 numbers. So in the third step we are checking the first condition, x is greater than y. Then go to step next step, otherwise go to step number 7. So in both the cases, in next step we are checking the next condition, and if this condition is false, we are checking the comparison of y with z in step number 7. So right now we are considering that in step number 3, if x is greater than y, if condition is true, then go to next step. So if the condition is true, we are following for the step number 4. Here we are checking x is greater than z. So in step number 3 we are comparing x with y. Now in step number 4 we are comparing x with z. So if x is greater than z, then go to next step, otherwise go to step number 10. So if x is not greater than y, and if then we have to check the y with z, and if it and in step number 4, if x is not greater than z, then we have to follow the step number 10. So if these both the condition are true, then we are following the next step. So next step is step number 5, and here we are going to print the maximum number equals to x. So if both the condition are true, then we are executing the step number 5, and then our output is displayed as we are finding the maximum number from the 3. So we are stopping our algorithm over here, and the step number 6 is stop. Now we are following the step number 7 and 10 also for step number 3 and 4 if the condition are going to false. So in step number 7, if y is greater than z, then go to next step, otherwise go to step 10. If this condition is true, then we are following the next statement as a step 8, and here we are printing maximum number is y. So in step number 3 y is checked with x, and in step number 7 y is checked with z also. So we can find that y is the maximum, and we are printing the message in step number 8, and step number 9 is stop. Now for the step number 10, if the x is greater than z and condition is false, then in that case step number 10 is going to execute, and this step is print maximum number is z. So in step number 4 and 7, in both the cases, if the condition is false, then we are printing that maximum number is z. So we are comparing each number with each other and checking which number is greater and printing the message according to that. So after step number 10, we have to also stop our algorithm, as we find the z is maximum number. So our step number 11 is a stop. So this is the way how we can write the complex problem solution using the algorithm for the programming languages. Now we see the advantages of algorithm, and the first one is it is easy to write algorithm even a problem solution is complex, as I said in previous slide, right? And the second example is there is no need to write algorithm again if minor changes are occurred. Third advantage is algorithm represents a problem solution in a specific sequence, so it is better way to understand the program. After creating the algorithm, you can easily convert your problem statement or your algorithm into the programming in C. Next advantage, it is easy for debugging process of program. So whenever you have any error or whenever you have any problems in your logic, then you can easily find out what it is using the algorithms step. And last advantage is it is more descriptive. It is more descriptive, that means whenever we are writing the program using programming language, it is a particular syntax, so we have to understand that syntax. But in an algorithm, we are writing our logic or our statement using the English like language, so it is more descriptive and easy to understand, right? So these are the basic advantages of algorithm. Thank you.